Hey guys, Kendall McIntosh here at Whole Foods in Rockville. I'm here with Noura and we are doing a full review of different nutritional bars. When you come to Whole Foods or any kind of grocery store, you're always enticed by all of these different bars. So we're going to talk today about what's good, what's bad, what you should look for, what you should avoid. And we've got our expert here, our expert bar girl who's created her own bar, Super Freshies, out of her own kitchen. So she's going to take it from here and tell us all about different bars.
I'll say this. There's a reason I created my bar, and that's because I felt that we're looking for a lot of things that's not in one bar. I think a lot of these bars satisfy certain things like a snack, or it's better than dessert. But if you're looking for an all-in-one, I don't think we have that solution until my bar, which we can talk about later. But today we're going to talk about what's out here and how to navigate what's out here.
Okay, so let's talk first about the RX bar. I work in a doctor's office and I interview patients doing weight management all the time, and one of the key things that everybody always goes back to is a bar, and having a bar on hand and having something easily accessible,
portable.
Yep. And so an RX bar is one of the first that we're going to talk about, because this one comes
popular.
up a lot. Yeah.
All right. So basically, it's nice because it's very simple. You know, the consumers can see, wow, it's only got egg whites, almonds, cashews, dates. All right. Now, the thing is, again, everything's in a hierarchy. Like, I think that this is better than eating a dessert. But again, you've got 13 grams of sugar. That's kind of a lot. It's only 200 calories, okay. If you're looking to, lose weight, this has about 18 net carbs. I know some people that are eating, under 50 because they want to have their body burn fat, and they don't want to put in so many carbs and sugar that their body's not going to burn that fat. So this would not be great, again, for weight loss, I would say. The primary ingredient is dates. So again, you're not having the full date. It's been processed and ground up. So your body's not recognizing it as it was chewing a real date. Again, dates are sugary. They are alkalizing, which I like that. The second ingredient is egg whites. For me, I'm like, what's the source? Is it are these eggs, are they organic? Are these cage-free eggs?
Right. Yeah.
You're thinking about, like, what's the feed of those eggs? And
right.
For me, I'm not into animal product as much because animal product is inflammatory. And again, it really comes down to sourcing. So I'm like, well, where are these eggs coming from that they can produce all these bars? Like, I don't really like that it's got egg whites in there. I would have liked to see a plant-based protein, honestly. Then it's got cashew, almonds, chocolate, cocoa, natural flavor, sea salt. I love all the ingredients. I don't like that it's so sugary with these dates. I would have liked to see them cut down the dates. And I don't like that the protein source is egg whites.
Yep, good one. Going on.
There's so many, but I think Clif is, honestly, Clif was the second to market. Before Clif was Power Bar, which is really for, an athlete, like you're running or you're climbing a mountain and you want something that's accessible. Well, climbing a mountain is Clif, but Power Bar was more for like runners. So Clif is great. It's like you want something handy and, it feels very natural and outdoorsy. The thing is, they use so many syrups and types of sugar, unfortunately. First ingredient, brown rice syrup. Then you got oats. You got soy protein isolate. That's pretty, like, soy protein isolate. Soy is one of the most genetically modified crops that we have in the U.S. Wheat is...
you gotta be so careful with soy.
Yeah,
soy
we have a lot of issues of, how people are responding to it. It's a pretty big allergen for many people. Then you've got cane syrup. Soybeans, okay, fine. Rice flour, fine. Cane sugar. You know what? I'm just going to read all the types of sugar, okay? Brown rice syrup, cane sugar. This one's not as bad, okay. So those are all the types of syrup, so 3. And you've got 21 grams of sugar in here. And it's 40 net carbs, so it's very carby, very sugary. For me, there are some good ingredients, like there's some cocoa and there's some oat fiber and there's cocoa butter and there's chocolate, and oats are one of the primary ingredients in brown rice syrup. I just feel like this has a lot of syrups and the sugar content's pretty high.
Yep.
So again, if you're not doing something like endurance, you know, like you're doing a marathon or something, I wouldn't go for it. Also, in terms of the protein amount, you're only getting 9 grams of protein, which is like an egg.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like, if you like the taste of it, but it's really, I would say this is more of an energy bar for someone doing endurance.
All right, let's do, if someone comes in and they really want something that's organic or maybe almost completely plant-based, here we go. Look at the Larabar. That's vegan, dairy-free, organic. Let's take a look at one of
These
those.
are new, actually. So usually Larabar is very focused on, there's just like dates, almonds, cherries, like some nuts. Like they keep it to like 3 or 4 or 5 ingredients, which is pretty cool. So this one has 180 calories, 19 grams of sugar.
Whoa.
Like, that's a lot, right? And 22 net carbs, actually not as carby as some of the others. The ingredients are dates, almonds, apples, hemp seeds, blueberries, lavender oil. I kind of like this one, honestly. I think, again, it's got a lot of sugar. It's 180 calories. I would say these should be like healthy candy.
Yeah.
Honestly, trick or treat, I'd give this out for Halloween, okay?
Awesome.
I like it, and I don't know what it tastes like,
Yeah.
but it's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So I think for kids, this is good, and in place of candy, it's good,
There we go.
or dessert.
Yeah, that's good. All right, let's hit a kind bar.
By the way, I'm curious what the protein is. It's only 4, where's the protein? 4 grams of protein, it's not that much. Half an egg.
Yeah.
Okay, what was the
All
last?
right, let's hit a kind bar.
I used to like kind bars because, again, there's something about transparency when you can see like what's in there. You can see it's a bunch of nuts and seeds. This looks nice, like maple glaze, pecan and salt. You know, it looks very natural. So so it's pecans, almonds, peanuts, hickory root fiber. So they put some fiber in there. Then you've got honey, glucose syrup, maple syrup, sugar. So you got a lot of sweeteners in here. And it's 5 grams of sugar, so it's not that bad, honestly. Honestly, not that bad. Now it's 200 calories. Is that gonna fill you up? I don't know. For me, this doesn't fill me up. It's got a nice texture. You'd have to drink a lot of water because the fiber is 18%. If you eat this, just drink a lot of water, but I would like to see the fiber a little higher and maybe the protein higher. And I'll say in my bar, for instance, I have half of the fiber for the day, 13 grams of protein, and the carbs are low, and the sugar is 2. You know, the sugar here is 5, which is pretty good. So honestly, this is a pretty good one, but the question is, how full will it keep you? I'm not sure. I'll show you one that I like that's similar to my bar. This is very rare, okay? It doesn't taste that great, though, I'm sorry to say. Peanut butter,
Garden of Life.
chocolate was the better one of them. Okay, what's great about this is it's pretty thick, but that also makes you realize like it's probably not real because it just feels like this thick thing. But what's great about it is you've got 20 grams of protein, which is a lot. You've got 10 grams of fiber, so that's like 36% of your daily value. It's 280 calories. The calories are a little high, but you're getting all that. And the net carbs are 26. So the net carbs are a little bit too high. The protein is substantial. So honestly, if this was a guy trying to build muscle and like maybe bulk, this could be good because the protein 20 grams and the net carbs are 26, which is pretty good. Sugar is 8. See, with mine, the sugar is 2. This is 8. The protein in mine is 13. This is 20. But what is nice about it is it's plant-based. So you've got in here tapioca, pea protein, almond butter, vegetable glycerin, some sweeteners, tapioca. Like, it's got some, I like it. It just doesn't taste natural. It will fill you up.
Garden of Life is a pretty good brand.
I love this company. Their protein powder is honestly better. You're better off using their protein powder and making your own shake. But it tastes like a 7 or 8. So it's a good protein bar that's not that low in carbs and sugar, but it's a good protein bar that's plant-based.
All right, thank you so much, Noura. We learned a lot today.